Okay, so hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss about why you should replace your clutch as set. Meaning, don't just replace the clutch lining, okay? Because I see this a lot, especially where I'm located. Now, whenever they perform a clutch job, they only replace the lining with the belief that this is the only thing that wears out. Of course, as time goes by, this will get thinner and thinner. And because of that, a lot of people believe that you only need to replace this, that this is the only thing that is consumable or say replaceable. Similar to replacing the brake shoes or the brake pads, you just replace the pads without actually replacing the brake drum or the disc. And people think it's the same concept, and it is not. I will explain why. So in order for us to understand why we need to replace this as set, we need to understand how a clutch works, okay? If this is our engine and this is our transmission, in between the engine and the transmission, we have our clutch. So this clutch housing together with the pressure plate, okay? Meaning this guy right here, clutch housing together with the pressure plate is attached to the flywheel of your engine. So we can see now that the pressure clutch housing is attached to the flywheel colored in blue. And this clutch lining is attached to the transmission in red. Okay, well, not necessarily attached, but it is splined to the transmission. And this is sandwiched in between the, hold on, this guy, the pressure plate, okay, and the flywheel sandwich in between. Now bear in mind, this is not actually a single component, but is actually made of three parts, okay? You have the pressure plate housing, you have the pressure plate itself, this guy, and you have the pressure plate spring. So you have the housing, the pressure plate, okay, and the spring. And when you bolt this onto the flywheel, like I said, the clutch lining is effectively sandwiched and compressed, okay? Look at that. It's compressed in between the flywheel and the pressure plate, okay? It's gonna be compressed. You see that gap? Okay? I cannot actually press that down with my bare hands. But effectively, once you bolt this down, the pressure plate spring is already going to be compressed. You see that? You see the protrusion of the lining, and this gap, this space is gonna be compressed, okay? Like I've said, this is the flywheel. So meaning the pressure plate is already applying pressure onto the lining, okay? Pushing it up against the flywheel. Hence, that's why this is called pressure plate. So that is what transfers the power of the engine to the transmission. This pressure, okay, which is pushing onto the clutch lining, which is attached to the transmission. So meaning the engine and the transmission is always engaged, okay? Pressure plate, flywheel, in between here is the clutch lining. So it doesn't matter whether you're in first gear, second, or neutral, or in reverse, the engine and the transmission is always engaged, or should I say, attached. And what disengages the transmission from the engine is the clutch pedal. So whenever you step on the clutch, it activates the clutch lever, pushing the release bearing up against the pressure plate spring. And what happens is the spring releases the pressure plate. It pulls the pressure plate off from the lining, okay? Releasing pressure from the lining. You see that? something like that. So meaning, if you look at this, the lining is no longer sandwiched in between the pressure plate and the flywheel. See? So the engine is turning, but it would no longer turn the transmission. And that is what allows you to shift the transmission from neutral to first or second or third gear or reverse gear. So when you release the clutch, the transmission now is again engaged, okay? Or should I say, attached. So remember, as soon as you install this onto the flywheel, the spring is already being compressed. And every time you step on the clutch, you are compressing the spring even more. And as time goes by, your spring is going to lose its compressive power or its tension or its ability to push and compress the lining. So that is why I say whenever you're going to replace your clutch, replace it as set. Meaning replace the lining, the pressure plate, as well as the release bearing. And I tell you, when you do that, you would definitely feel the change. You would really feel your vehicle become more responsive. It would even feel like a brand new vehicle again. And that is the reason why some people complain that their vehicle used to reach a particular speed, say 110 kph before with no problems, but now it's no longer able to do that. And all too often, the culprit is a worn out clutch, okay? Not just the lining, but a worn out clutch lining, a worn out pressure plate as well. So it doesn't mean that just because this thing doesn't look worn out, that this does not wear out. Because remember, like I've said, the spring over time loses its tension, okay? Or its compressive force. So anyway, I do believe that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you like this video. I hope you found this informative and helpful. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Okay? If you don't, it's also okay. Like, share, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe if you want to. Only if you want to, and as always, thank you for watching.